Hey everyone, today I'll be comparing and contrasting two very similarly named credit cards, and that are the Blue Cash Everyday and the Blue Cash Preferred by American Express. Both of these cards are the go-to picks for getting cash back in groceries. This video is just going to be an overview of these two cards. If you want an in-depth review and my thoughts and experience from using these two cards, I would recommend you checking out my individual reviews, which I have already done for both the Everyday card and the Preferred. So my goal at the end of this video is that you guys will be able to know which card you should get first, if not both of them, and why. And for whatever card turns out to be your choice, please consider applying through my referral links down below. Not only do you get a higher welcome bonus than if you were to sign up using the regular offer, but you also help support my channel. So let's start out with what is the same for both. They both have the same kinds of benefits: purchase protection, return protection, fraud protection, warranty extension, all that kind of stuff. They use the same kind of reward system, the reward dollars. This is not a point system for travel. It's a solely cashback system that can be used to get back cash in the form of statement credits. The groceries category restrictions are both the same. They cap out at $6,000 to spend for the 6% or 3% cashback rates. They are both, of course, on the American Express credit card network, so not all vendors may accept them. They also both have foreign transaction fees, so it's not great to be used outside of the US. They both utilize the same app and website. And in their app and website, you're able to view your credit score for free. You also have the option to use this for a digital wallet such as Apple Pay or Google Pay. And they also feature contactless payment right on the card, so you just need a tap for any kind of wireless reader to process the payment. And relatively easy acceptance. I personally was able to get accepted for the American Express Blue Cash Everyday card with just 6 months of credit history. And the same is true for the Blue Cash Preferred card in terms of acceptance. Now, to just quickly cover what you need to know about the two top earning categories, which is grocery stores and transportation. So the grocery stores is the same for both the Everyday card and the Preferred, in which their cap is again at $6,000 to spend, and then it goes down to 1% if for cashback rate if you spend more than that in a calendar year. Places that are not considered grocery stores include warehouse stores like Costco and Sam's Club, which already give you discounts if you have their membership, and superstores like Target and Walmart. So if you do most of your grocery shopping there, this is definitely not the card for you to get. Obviously, you probably want to get a Target card or a Walmart card or something like that, but this is really a great blanket grocery card to get because it covers all the other kinds of grocery stores out there, and you don't even have to buy necessary groceries at these stores to earn the cash back, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But moving on to the next category, which is transportation. This is key for the Blue Cash Preferred card. This is an exclusive 3% back category with no cap, and that covers things like trains, taxi cabs, ride share programs like Uber and Lyft, ferries, tolls, parking, buses, subways. So it's a pretty broad category. Alright, so we've talked about what was the same. Now let's discuss what's the difference. So the key difference between the two are the multipliers or cashback rates. So for the Blue Cash Preferred, it gets 6% back at grocery stores and streaming services. So these include like Hulu, Spotify, Netflix, all that kind of stuff. But then on the flip side, the Blue Cash Everyday card only gets 3% back at groceries. And then for the Blue Cash Preferred, it gets 3% back at gas stations in that transportation category. The Blue Cash Everyday card gets 2% at gas stations and select department stores, and you can check out their list on their website. But the huge difference, of course, is the Blue Cash Preferred. It has a $95 annual fee, and the first year is not waived, whereas the Everyday card does not have an annual fee at all. An area where there's a small deviation is in their AMEX offers. So these are like special promotions that AMEX has partnered up with certain vendors to provide you even better cashback rate or special promotional deals. So since the Blue Cash Preferred card has an annual fee, their kind of target demographic is somebody with a little bit higher income who may want to travel more or be willing to spend more money, basically. So the types of AMEX deals that shows up for this card tends to be things like cruises or hotels or other things that are a little bit more extravagant, whereas the Blue Cash Everyday card has deals that are a little bit more approachable in my opinion. I previously had gotten like a special deal where I got $5 back per month on Hulu, and the lowest possible Hulu membership is actually like $5.99. So I was only paying effectively 99 cents a month just to own Hulu. So that was a really nice deal in terms of Amex deals. But now let's just talk about value, because ultimately this is what's going to determine which card you should get, or what card you should get first. So in the first year, in terms of the welcome bonus, so that's if you can hit their minimum spend of $1,000 within the first 3 months of owning the card, you can get $100 to $250 depending on what the offer is at the time for the Blue Cash Everyday card. For the preferred, you get usually a higher offer, somewhere in the range of $250 to $300, but then you have to take into effect the $95 annual fee. But either or, getting these cards, as long as you hit the welcome bonus, you'll definitely get positive expected value just the first year. And don't forget, using a referral link like mine will give you a much better sign-up offer than the one that's publicly available. Now, afterwards, the 2-year and onwards mark, the Blue Cash Everyday card will continue to make you more money because there is no annual fee. It depends on your spend for the Blue Cash Preferred. So if you spend more than $3,167 a year at grocery stores, then this is going to give you much better value than getting the everyday card. On the flip side, if you don't spend that much every year on groceries or at grocery stores, then this card doesn't make sense to keep long term. Now, that $3,167 number may seem like a lot, but if you break it down, it really isn't. So my suggestion to maximize the grocery cashback is to simply buy gift cards at grocery stores at places you always go to anyway. For example, I always use Amazon, so what I've been doing is to buy Amazon gift cards in addition to my usual grocery runs, so I can really maximize my spend and cashback at the grocery store. Or if you're on the other side of the spectrum, where you spend way more than $6,000 on groceries, whether you have a big family or etc., you'll probably want to get a second Blue Cash card, whether it's the everyday or preferred card, just because there is that $6,000 cap, as I mentioned before, where you'll max out the actual high percentage earning. So you can get multiple Amex cards, and there's a maximum of 5 Amex branded credit cards. So you can take advantage of that. But personally, I think as long as you can buy gift cards to other places, it's almost always better to get the preferred the first year and then product change to the everyday card after the first year if you really can't maintain that spend. Now, I know a lot of you are probably wondering, bottom line, which card should I get? So if you want a dedicated grocery card that has a good welcome bonus that really offsets that annual fee anyways, plus you want to take advantage of that 3% gas and transportation category, so you don't have another credit card that gets any better cashback rate than that, and you are able to maintain at least $260 a month spent at grocery stores, or $3,167 within the year, then absolutely get the Blue Cash Preferred card. You get a lot of upsized value that really outweighs that annual fee. On the flip side, if you again want a dedicated grocery card, but you don't want to worry about paying that annual fee, and you don't want to worry about keeping tabs on how much you're spending at grocery stores to make sure that you earn back that annual fee, then go with the Blue Cash Everyday card. Personally, I think if you really care about getting the best value out of your cashback credit cards, I would pick the Blue Cash Preferred card first. Just get it at least for the first year, product change it to the everyday card if you really don't think that you can earn back that annual fee, or get both of them so that you can get both of the welcome bonuses, because consider if you do product change, you will lose out on the potential sign-up offer you get from applying for the everyday card. Because of this Amex rule, definitely want to get the highest sign-up offer available. So again, please consider applying through my referral links down below so you can do so. So that's just my 2 cents on the 2 cards. I hope you found this video helpful. I do consider making other comparison videos like this in the future, so make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.